with that, I'm going to turn it over to Greg as he wraps up for everyone today. I'm going to give you this one final closing comment. I read an article recently about Michael J. Fox. Many of you remember Michael J. Fox as an actor, right? He's been in all sorts of movies, Back to the Future, all sorts of sitcoms. But, you know, he also has been an advocate for Parkinson's because he himself has been fighting Parkinson's disease 30 years. Now, here's why I want to share this with you as we wrap up is, as I'm reading this article about Michael J. Fox, he's been fighting a disease that causes him not to be able to remember his lines, so he couldn't continue acting. It causes him to fall down. I mean, in the article, it lists, in just the last year, he broke his cheek, his hand, his shoulder. He had a replacement shoulder put in. He broke his elbow. I mean, wow, right? Kind of an amazing year. And yet, this is what he says. With gratitude, optimism is sustainable. And here's what Michael J. Fox says. The cover of the article is share kindness. Be kind to others. Like, he just wanted to remind us to have a positive mindset, which is exactly what Greg's talking about as we're going into finishing up 2022, going into 2023. Have a positive mindset. Have gratitude. We're in the month of November where gratitude is very natural as we celebrate Thanksgiving here in the U.S. And just look at other examples of people who have done just that. Mm-hmm. So with that, I'll turn it over to you, Greg. Thanks so much, everyone. Have a great day and God bless.
Angela, thank you so much. And before I wrap up, you just reminded me of something that I learned many, many years ago, that everything that's worthwhile is uphill. It's not downhill, it's uphill. And either your successful business, successful relationships, successful, whatever you can deem to be of a success, it's an uphill battle. And the problem that most people have is they have all these grandiose ideas and they got a field of dreams and big goals, but they have downhill habits, they have downhill attitudes, and they expect life to work for them. That's not Michael J. Fox we wouldn't even be talking about Michael J. Fox right now if he didn't have an uphill mindset, an uphill desire to work beyond his physical limitations today with this dreaded disease. But I love people that just dig in. I love people that pay the price and go beyond. And now we're able to tell their stories. And I think that's what has become with ACN, actually. In fact, I mentioned this distinctly when I was in Fort Lauderdale with the leaders. I said, listen, I said, we are no longer just business minded, folks. We are legacy minded. See, when you're business minded, you're thinking of the temporary, you're thinking of today. But when you're legacy minded, you're setting things in place, not only for the betterment of today, but to build an even bigger future. That's why we made these modifications and enhancements to the compensation plan. That's why we continue to do the things that we're doing, working as diligently as we are behind the scenes. In fact, we're working on something right now that could be some of the biggest things that we've ever done in our company's history. That you'll find out about this in the first quarter of 2023. I don't know if it'll be done by then, but we'll see. We have so many things in place because we're celebrating our 30th year, right? And we're putting things in place to be around 30 plus more years. Well, in order to do that, you have to think beyond. You have to think above and beyond where you're at today. You got to think uphill, right? To think uphill, you're going to go on the hill, you're going to capture the hill, and then you can move you and your business and your lives forward. So here's my suggestion to all the people today, is to be more mission-minded than position-minded. Think about the mission. Think about what you want to accomplish. Think about where you want to be 3 years from now, 5 years from now. And is ACN the type of company that you want to align yourself with? And I would encourage you along the way, because this is an uphill battle, right? I would encourage every single person along the way that is listening to us right now, Angela, to find an accountability partner. Because when you have accountability, you increase your odds of success so much higher than if you try to do things on your own. I'm telling you, accountability is critical. Having a frequent check and balance system is so important. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you something that I made a decision about many years ago. That I will never buy any size pants larger than a 34 that I've been for 24, been for years. If I feel myself getting a little tight, then I don't buy bigger pants. I will never buy an adjustable belt. Never. And those are all the rage today. I'll never buy an adjustable. I want to know where I'm at. But because if you wait too long, if you continue to wear sweatpants, if you continue to have these adjustable belts, there's no accountability to where you're at. And I think in business and in life, I think that it's necessary. It's almost a must that people have a regular check and balance with somebody to make sure that you're staying on track. In fact, I believe in the concept of rewarding and punishing yourself. Set a goal. If you're moving towards that goal and you're sustaining that momentum, reward yourself. I don't care what you got to do to reward yourself, just do it. But if you fall short, then don't put it off. Don't loosen your belt, right? Punish yourself and work harder today so that you can have a better tomorrow. I'm telling every single person that's within earshot of us talking right now that they are with a company that will continue to call the plays just like a very good football coach continues to call the plays. In spite of what's going on in the economy, in spite of what's going on in the world, ACN is going to stay focused and continue to call the plays. And what you have to determine is whether you're going to plant your feet in history or are you going to step into the future like we are thinking about the future of this company. You have to make that personal decision. You have to make the decision of whether or not you're going to do more or something different than you've ever done in order to take advantage of what we talked about today. The ability for a brand new person to get started out of the gate and to make some money at ACN has never been greater for going out and getting customers and doing the things that the compensation plan is telling them to do. I would encourage you all to get as serious about your ACN business as you ever have been. I would encourage you all to do something great for your lives. And here's the thing. We're coming up on the Thanksgiving season right now, just in a few weeks. And we're going to be talking about this very topic on the RC and Above call on the 9th of November. Because I believe that being grateful is a foundation for being successful. And I'm grateful for ACN. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for what's going on right now in my life. Right now, my youngest daughter, Marina, is giving birth to our 4th grandchild. Today. So excited about what's going on in my personal life. So excited about what's going on in my professional life. But I start every single day with the good things that are going on. And I would encourage you all to do the very same thing. This is a very special season in our company, a very special time in our company's history. And I want every single one of you to be a part of the next wave of opportunity that's coming your way based upon the things that we have put in motion to create a legacy that every single one of you can be a part of. So thanks for being on today's live call. Angela, thank you for your contribution and actually putting this whole thing together. We're excited beyond belief about what's going on. I can't wait to see what all these things are going to do for everybody's business starting in the month of November of 2022. Have a great day, everybody. God bless you. Look forward to talking to all of you again real soon. Take care.
Bye. God bless.